Hello guys, in this video we're gonna continue talking about automating cold outreach agency operations, and today's topic will be task management. So we have already talked about onboarding client and also setting up emails and buying domains. So next part would be the task management, which is one of the cornerstones of agency service, agency as a business. It really, like, how you handle task management is extremely important for profitability as well as quality assurance and basically like all other parts of the business. So in today's video we're gonna cover a couple of topics which are important in task management. We're gonna discuss how streamlining task management will also help you with onboarding new employees. We're gonna also cover the profitability as well, how it will help you to analyze profitability of each project. Then we're gonna talk about enhanced scheduling and clarity. So like how streamlining and automating task management can also help your employees to understand each other schedule much better in order to organize. Then we're going to talk about error reduction in manual tasks, which are mostly connected to task management. And then also how all of this will affect your quality of the service. So let's begin. So basically, like, before we jump straight into like each point one by one, I just wanted to give you a brief overview of what type of tasks we have. So basically our tasks are that, so everything begins with ideal customer profile creation, ICP. Then this ICP questionary is used to gather the data. Then after we gather the data, we do copywriting. And then after we do copywriting, then there is like different task, which is fully automated. So these three will be our main focus. So basically ICP creation, data gathering, and copywriting. How does this work? So basically everything begins with campaign manager, who has to create first task, which is ICP creation in our custom-made tool in Airtable. And basically, like, imagine this tool something like this. It's like Monday.com on steroids, but for specifically dedicated to outreach agency and their client service. So like every kind of task which you have in outreach agency is already pre-written and pre-templated. Tasks such as like data gathering, data adjustment, adding emails, adding domains, adjusting copy, and so on. So like every process which you can imagine, which is linked to doing outreach as a service, is already pre-written. So what happens? So first we create the task of ICP creation, and once this task is created in Airtable, the ICP link is automatically sent to the client. So basically ICP questionnaire looks something like this: ICP definition and all of the other questions which you might probably have as well, such as like references, business type, and so on. And it is sent in Slack in this form. So basically they receive this message in Slack, and once the client just clicks on view ICP questionary, they go straight to this portal. And once the ICP questionary is submitted, it is tracked and also saved in client's ICP questionary subfolder. So basically, like as I told you in previous videos, we track and save every bit of information about our clients in Airtable. So this is also saved right there. So what happens? So basically, like once ICP questionnaire is submitted, it acts as a trigger for data gathering tasks. So basically, like once ICP questionnaire is submitted and you have also like clicked on end the task of this one, then data gathering task is automatically created for that. And what happens is that once data gathering task is created, then system automatically finds the free time slot in calendar of data specialist, and it schedules a meeting with a predefined duration. So how this works? So by doing outreach for like dozens of clients, we have tracked lots of time. How much time does it take to gather data on average for each client? And based on that, we are able to kind of like dedicate a couple of time of our data specialists for data gathering. So for example, like it will book 2 hours on Google Calendar for data specialist for data gathering task. Then data specialist gathers the data, and here we have like 2 kind of scenarios. Then what happens is that data gathering task will begin, and the data gathering task has to be logged. So all of the information like links of data gathering of data which was gathered should be logged in, and also how many rows, what was the ICP, what was the filters which were used for this data gathering task, and so on. So this is like one part of just logging the data. And then there is the second part, which is like actually doing the task itself. So what we have done is that we mostly gather data from Apollo, and then I have just created like waterfall enrichment right here. So basically like we both use like waterfall validation and waterfall enrichment as well. So like we use cheaper providers first. So like Million Verifier is used first, and then BouncePen, and here like we use like Lead Magic for enrichment and Find Email as well. And once all of this data is done and centralized and finalized, this is stored in this is also stored in client's Airtable portal where data is stored. Look, so basically like to give you a clear example, like all of the things which are happening in our process in the end up in client portal in Airtable. So this is about the data gathering, and what happens is that once this data gathering task is logged, so like every bit of information is saved in the task, then client is notified. Client receives the notification with the link, hey, with something like this, hey, we just finished the data gathering, here is the link, please check and approve or disapprove. So if they approve, then data gathering task is approved, it is saved, and then it goes to the create copy task automatically. If not, then the process needs to be done once more. So like everything should be done once more. And if but let's continue with if data is approved. So basically, after the data is approved, create copy task is created, and system automatically finds a free time slot on a calendar of a copywriter. And then basically like copywriter is right here, so he or she takes responsibility over this task, and then copywriter writes 3 different versions of the email copy, and then each of these versions should have longer and shorter versions. So in a nutshell, we write about 6 versions of the copy. Then it goes through, all of these copies go through spin tags, and then they get finalized. And copy is finalized right here. And basically, this is the moment where the data and copywriting task cross over. So because they need our employees have to create the personalization for it for the campaign. So that's why copywriter and data specialists have to work together in order to create personalization. In some of the teams, I know that there are GTM operators and all the other titles which take care of that, but this system is for this kind of purpose. But it can be like readjusted to other ones as well. This is the copywriting task. And what happens is that it gets logged also, and if approved, then it triggers the create campaign task. If not, then it creates like adjust the copy task. And basically, this is how it continues. So like once the copywriting is also approved by the client, then it creates, then system automatically creates campaign creation task, finds free time slot in calendar, schedules a meeting with predefined duration, and then our campaign manager is launching the campaign. So this is how it works. So basically, like to sum up everything, this system is fully focused on tracking every single minute which will be spent on this specific task, then saving this time as well, and saving all of the data points which we have talked about, such as like data itself, copywriting, and all of this stuff. And then to streamline the process of task creation and like scheduling of this task for your employees, and in the end to basically translate all of this into launched copy right here. Once the copy is launched campaign right here. Once the campaign is launched, then what happens is that then we start auditing this campaign, which is a subject for a different video. So thank you very much for your time, and in next video I'm gonna show you how audit works and how you can learn from your mistakes as quickly as possible from your campaign, so you can enhance your performance infinitely. Thank you very much and have a good day.